Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to Wake Up Wednesdays. So, wake up. How are you guys doing today? How is your week going? Are you making progress towards your plan? Are you executing against your GSD list, your Get Stuff Done list, which is an outcome driven list? Are you tracking towards your plan? Or has the week gotten away from you sometimes, like it gets away from me, because people are calling you, people are pinging you, have multiple emails? And this is an opportunity for us to reinvigorate one another, for us to refocus and re-energize each other by picking our heads up, looking at our list, and making sure we track against our plan. So wake up. I want to talk to you guys today about an article that I posted in the group chat entitled, Do Apples Have Intelligence? And no, I'm not talking about your Granny Smiths. I'm talking about this right here, this device. And what I'm speaking about specifically is Apple Intelligence. And I want to talk to you guys about three very important things. The first thing is the integration of ChatGPT inside of the operating system. The next is the automation and summaries for all text. And the last is the constant awareness of the content being managed. So what Apple has done, and they are last, certainly not least, is they've incorporated ChatGPT inside of their entire operating system that will be part of the new iOS, or if you're a Mac user, iOS Sequoia. If you don't have an iPhone 15, or if you're excited about getting an iPhone 16 come at the end of the summer in September, it'll be available on those options. Or if you have developer access and you have an iPhone 15 or above, you can also access that now. But these software rollouts will be available coming soon, definitely by the end of the summer. Once again, if you're a mobile user for iOS, or if you're a Mac user for Sequoia, the operating system Sequoia. So let's talk about this. So we've talked about Microsoft to date. We've talked about Microsoft Copilot. We've talked about Google Gemini. We've talked about Atlassian's Rovo. We've talked about Zoom's Companion. We've talked about how Safe has integrated their own AI, which also is called Copilot, which can be confusing with Microsoft Copilot, but it's more for the purpose of Agile. And we've talked about different major players in the space, Watson X in the IBM space, that are utilizing Gen AI. So last but certainly not least, Apple has incorporated that as part of its operating system. Now, what they say, if you're someone that's concerned with things like data privacy, what they say is that they process all of this information inside of the ecosystem of your phone, of your Mac, of your tablet, without having to go out to the private cloud, and it only sends need to know information to that cloud when it has to process it. It also gives you the option of, if you have a ChatGPT account, it gives you the option of connecting to your ChatGPT account. Just full disclosure, I have a paid ChatGPT account. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It's only a couple bucks a month. I would definitely utilize it. And as you can tell, I am an Apple mobile user. I'm also a Windows PC user. So I tend to have a bias towards those types of software and those types of devices. But aside from the data sharing aspect, what's really wonderful about this is the context awareness. So Siri has gotten a complete do is when you speak to her, it has natural language processing. And you can ask her all kinds of things, because now everything is housed inside of the same ecosystem, which is stored on the cloud. So you can ask it things like, where were we last summer at that beautiful lake? What was the name of that lake last summer where we were? It'll pull up the metadata from the photos and actually tell you that based on the location service when you took the photos. You can do things like say, can you give me a summary of this group family chat? If maybe you checked out of the family chat and there's hundreds of chats and pings going in the family chat, you could say, hey, can you get me up to speed on what the latest is? It can auto summarize emails for you, give you top bullet points. It can automatically prioritize emails for you. So why this is key is if you own your own business, or if you're a hybrid worker, if you're a work from home kind of a person, and if your company or if your organization or if your business is heavily integrated with your devices, where you can use things like email services, you can use things like chat services in a secure way, having the opportunity to have email summarized, emails prioritized for you, notifications prioritized for you, all utilizing Chat GPT, which is incorporated as part of their overall operating system, is really, really wonderful. The next thing that I'm very excited about is their pictures automated enhancement feature using technologies like DALL-E and DaVinci. So what this will do is you can look at a photo, and I know that we're not all professional photographers, but the technology in the phones is getting much better. And if there's something in the background that maybe distracts from the picture, you can use the magic paintbrush to erase it. So if you're an Adobe Pro paid user and you know how to use software like Adobe Pro, it's very similar to that, but it's much smoother and it's much easier to use. What Apple says is AI for the rest of us, and I really like how they say that because it makes it. I don't want to use the word dumbs it down. I don't think that that's the right way for it to come across. It's the first thing that's coming to my mind, but it makes it much easier to touch up your photos. You can speak to it. You can say, enhance this photo, make this photo pop. You can say things like, ask mom to do this or schedule a meeting with mom. It'll automate all of those things for you. So very, very powerful. And once again, we have Apple Intelligence going to be rolled out in the new operating system at the end of the summer on your mobile devices and your tablets, also on your laptops utilizing Sequoia. If you aren't an iPhone 15 user and you want to upgrade to the iPhone 16 at the end of the summer when it comes out, I would definitely recommend it. I would recommend you using the paid version of ChatGPT. It's only a couple bucks a month, connecting that to your account, utilizing it. And once again, what they say is that they only send need to know information for anything that can't be processed on the phone, on the laptop, on the tablet into a private cloud type of environment. Obviously, if you're connected to a Chat GPT, that information, open source, OpenAI can see that information that you use. So that's definitely something to be aware of. For me, I don't think that's a problem. I don't think anyone really cares about my family barbecues or my family emails or things like that. But if you're someone that privacy is a concern for you, maybe that this isn't appropriate. The open context, like we talked about, so just having it be aware of everything that's happening, being able to speak to Siri and more of a natural language processing and have it execute on behalf of other applications, automatically help you rewrite emails, summarize emails, make emails sound more professional, make emails sound more friendly, giving you bullet points. And then the the magic paintbrush option, which can automatically touch up photos in addition to creating photos just by asking it. So I think that these are all really wonderful features. Thank you guys for the opportunity to once again discuss AI with you, to discuss the future of products and where technology is moving and how this really opens us up to have more opportunities to be creative and have AI work for us. Like I say, AIAs, artificial intelligence assistants. This has now become your VA. This has become your virtual assistant, which is in the palm of your hands at all times. And you can speak to it in a natural languaging way and have it basically do 90% of what your back office is doing now. You can have it do it for you. If you're a back office kind of a person, you can use this as an assistant to help make you better. So thank you guys so much for the opportunity to talk about this, to think about these things. Once again, wake up and welcome to Wake Up Wednesdays. Let's continue the dialogue. Let's continue to talk. If you have any thoughts or feedback on Apple's new intelligence, on AI, on the data privacy, on the Siri uplift, the automatic photo creation or photo touch-up, please let me know. I'd love to continue the conversation. And thanks again. Let's talk soon. Bye-bye.